guys, battery went dead on my camera, and I didn't really get the final process of opening the door. But I'll spin around here so you can see it's all cut open and gone, and it's actually sitting right there. So just figure I'd show you real quick. I want to do the passenger side off camera. There's no real good way under this little beat up carport to film that and you guys see it. I can't really get the camera back far enough to stay away from the fence. So I will cut you guys back on when I get the other door open. But so far, everything stayed nice and square and stiff. So it should be good. See you guys here in a few minutes. Well, guys, it's actually been a few days since I last was out here. I got both doors open. This near door, the driver's side, went very well. It pretty well cut straight down through it, popped it loose. I still got to get the old hardware out where they were cut originally, and I actually got to get that latch plate, which I have a new one. I got to get it out of there because I had to cut it. For whatever reason, the door latch inside this door was bound up and would not move. I've sprayed everything known to man on it, but it was just jammed. The other side over there was a god-awful pain in the ass. I worked on it for 2 or 3 days and could not get it open. As you see, I actually had to cut into the damn heater channel to get back in there and get that weld. Apparently when I sealed it the last time, I did way too good of a job. So I'm going to have to run some beads over that just to help solidify it again. And again, at the same spots, I got the hardware over there that has to come out. I also have a new catch for that side. I just ordered upper and lower door hinges and catch plates from J-Bugs, and they showed up the other night. Well, last night. So I got the doors right inside there, and as you can see, it's miserable and snowing. So I've been kind of dodging bad weather and trying to get the doors open. That way I could get them in the garage and start prepping the doors, because the sides of them are a little chewed up here and there down the seam line. I'm just gonna clean them up, knock some of the dirt off, give them a nice grinding in a few spots, and try to get all the original hardware out. So I'm going to close everything up out here to kind of get out of the snow, and I will see you guys here in a few minutes once I'm in the garage. Alright guys, as you see, I got both the doors open. I'm not sure if I got a clip of both of them or not. Trying to get the remnants of the old hinges where it was sealed shut out. As you see, I got this one out without a whole lot of fuss, although the threaded piece on the inside that sandwiched everything together did fall straight down, so I got to fish it out. But this bottom one, I had to drill them out, and then there's actually another one back over here that I don't know if we sealed it up previously or if it just was sealed up from the factory maybe. That piece is got to get popped open, otherwise I can't get those out. Again, over here, got that one out pretty easy. That one actually still has the threaded section back in there, the plate. And then down here, that has been a complete nightmare. The two I got out, I drilled out, and then I had to kind of notch that piece of trim that we had already welded in one time, so I'm going to have to keep working on this one and drill it out to get it out. Probably replace that whole little corner. This entire little section right in this area, I'm going to have to probably cap all that off once I get it put back together. Aside from that, everything's gone pretty smoothly. It's been way too long since I've been out here. I got stuck with a bunch of rain, and when it rains, it's just kind of hard to bring yourself out and work outside. So yeah, aside from that, I actually got a little bit of work done on the doors. I also made me a little deck right here for the entering in my garage. So as you can see, I've worked them in. They're not bolted in yet, but they're sitting in place. And I got the all the original latch mechanisms functioning again. It took a little while. I just kind of got them rigged right now with a pull wire. But both bear claw latches work on both doors. So that's where I'm at for tonight. I'll cut you guys back on when I get a little more to film. Alright guys, it's actually been a couple days since I last worked on this. We had some lousy weather for a couple days, and then I was sick last weekend. Didn't really get a whole lot of nothing done. But as you can see, I got that top, the remnants of the old hinge out of here. The receiver on the other side did fall down. I think I mentioned that already. So it's down in there somewhere. I'm going to have to fish it out with a magnet. But as you see on the one down low, I had to actually cut a hole through the original sheet metal because there was no plug there from the factory. Now, I was thinking maybe I'd covered it over when I did this back 10 years ago or so, but I did not. As you can still see here, there's remnants of the old bolts. That's that plate on the back side. So I'm going to reach down in there and pull all that out, and I will cut you guys back on when I test fit hinges. Alright guys, as you can see, I got the doors all on. That one's all bolted up. Same with this one here. They open and close pretty smoothly. So it's not bad. I do got to clearance a little bit down here. I don't know if this is out or if this was out. As much of this car's been cut off. It doesn't surprise me that she's a little out. Most of this is going to get reworked anyway, so it really doesn't matter. There's the new hinges mounted up here. As you see on the bottom, I actually had to notch the quarter out so I could get behind there. The original hardware would not come out. So I had no choice but to drill out the original hardware, which was a nightmare, and get new hardware put through. If you come around the front here and look back in there, you might be able to see it. There you go. I actually got a socket stuck in that one, which I've still got to get off. But this one over here, it's all got brand new hardware. You can actually see daylight too right through there. That's basically where the rain gutter used to be. It was at one time smooth. I started to kind of tack it back together. It's not done, but it's getting there, guys. Step back here and take a peek at it from a distance. That's the first time the windows have been open, and the doors have been open, probably 10 years. When I welded them shut, I had no intention on ever opening them again, but I was like 150 pounds lighter then, and significantly younger. I'm pushing 40 real soon, and I don't know, the older you get, the worse your knees and joints get, especially being a big guy. You don't really feel like climbing over and into a car. So that's where I'm going to leave it tonight. I'm going to try to go ahead and upload this. It's been way too long. We had really bad couple weeks of rain and nasty weather, and then last weekend it was nice, but I was sick all weekend. The flu is going around horribly in this area. So I'll leave it at that. I will see you guys on the next one. Appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe, pointers, whatever, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.